Hi! Welcome to D&D VR number 70.
Hold on, guys.
Hello.
I need to do something.
We've definitely not skipped any numbers. No
You
substantial
have.
numbers.
He has forsaken us.
Welcome
We're
to
at
D&D
point
VR
one-
at session
at
number
66.
69.
Yes.
Woo!
Nice.
Nice!
Yes. Nice.
So-
Welcome to the nice episode. Last time on Dungeons and Dragons, we were inside the arena, and someone did a little bit of remodeling.
That's an understatement of the century.
Okay.
Instead of sticking control of the population.
A lot of people have fled the premises, and a certain someone just started to awake, and they were brought into a room with Louisille and Tupa in order to have a bit of a conversation, because the simplest way to explain it, what the fuck?
Pretty much, yeah. But wait, that doesn't even relate to anything that's about to go on.
Don't worry about that
That
part.
part.
Don't worry about that part. We get there when we get there.
Wait, so this actually does have ramifications?
Everything
what's-
has ramifications.
Everything
dear.
has ramifications.
I'm scared.
It's hijack.
Yeah.
It's a good DM.
Hi.
I thought
We
this was just gonna,
derail.
I thought this was going to be a funny little side game.
We
It's a
skipped.
part. It is
an
a side
entire
game, but it's a
campaign.
side game, a part of the main game. Yeah. I hate to inform all of you, but this whole fucking arc they're on is one prolonged side quest, and I love it.
And the thing is, this is the last arc, which means that we.
So wait,
did the
The
first
warlords are a side quest?
I mean,
Yes.
kinda. What they were supposed to be doing is transmuting a crystal, like transporting a crystal to someone, but they're like, nah. I'm gonna go to the moving lighthouse.
So we're in like a nesting doll of side quests right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Keep in mind, this party actually hasn't technically finished the first quest. And we
I
won't
know.
Because
I
this
know,
game
they
should have
haven't
ended
finished their
after
level 1 quest, and I fucking love it.
I really need messages.
God damn it.
Why is
Anyway,
Anywho, Discord is crashy right now, so, hi.
bear with us.
There's a
Please,
bear with
sir.
us?
Rawr? I'm a cat.
Oh, it's not working. No.
Banana Man, move
Why?
closer. They can only see your dual deck.
Anyway,
Hi.
since he forgot to mention it, if you came here expecting a serious game, go
You did-
somewhere else.
You didn't find it. We're a bunch of casual players having a casually stupid game. If you've come for a serious game, watch Critical Role tomorrow.
And it's gonna get even stupider this session.
Oh, fuck yes. Prepare
also
for
think the
our
mobile
bullshit
app is
to
working.
become bullshitty bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
When we're through with this, it's not going to be recognizable D&D. As we...
Maybe. Perhaps. What the fuck?
Perhaps. As we draw back into our scene. Currently being belittled inside the room is TK, who's being shown breathing techniques by Tupa. I'm gonna move back over to the main group of
Vessel and Drago are just pointing
Vessel
their
and
heads
Draco
out.
are peeking their heads in. Jerome and Nutters. Roll precipitation for me.
precipitation.
Yes, please.
So you're rolling for rain?
No, that'd be
There's
condensation.
a high risk of rain.
No, yeah, that'd be...
No precipitation.
Precipitation is rain.
Yeah, that'd be precipitation.
You dork.
Hey,
That's a
hey, I've said this multiple times. I'm an idiot. I'm not a smart DM. I'm just charismatic.
that's a 33 for my precipitation.
At least you wear it like a badge of honor.
Yeah, I do. I put it right next to my cross eyes.
I just realized I had a pocket protector on.
Which is nice.
Anyway,
Anyways, hey Vessel, are you still standing? Oh my gosh, you look so skinny for a second, and I don't know why. You just
Because I'm the wrong vessel.
what is? Something happened.
We're already getting sidetracked, and I have a feeling we're gonna need to get through a lot today.
No, not really.
Not really.
Not really.
Maybe.
No.
This is
Who
an
knows?
introduction session.
No.
I just got a new character, and I freaking want to use them.
Shh.
Correct vessel.
Calm down. Calm down.
Sorry, I'm getting excited.
People will kill him if you are too giddy, because it is PvP. Anywho.
Okay.
Just look at everyone at this table and remember, that face is an enemy. Okay,
Unless they're not.
unless they're not. Hey, oh, that's what was missing. The horns, Vessel. Have you moved back to the majority of the group after the door was kind of slammed in your face?
No.
Okay.
I assume the majority of the group somewhat followed me.
Draco?
That was my assumption.
I'm like,
Alright.
rude.
Okay.
I just wanted to ask why he has no parents.
Wow. Fucking blunt. Wow.
It's because he's Batman. Batman doesn't have parents. Everybody knows that.
The fuck is
Um,
Batman?
Jerome,
He's this guy on the other side of the fourth wall.
you see a figure standing near the bed of which TK was rested on. Just kind of examining the sheets.
Can I tell what kind of race this is? My precipitation was a 33.
With your precipitation, I'll say no because they're wearing one of those like ominous NPC style type robes.
Does it have a hood?
It does. It
This is concerning.
Generic hooded NPC.
Number 4? Please
No,
don't say it's number 4.
It's specifically number 6.
Oh, thank
it's-
goodness.
it's
I was
not-
worried that was number 4 for a second.
It's number 3.5.
Shit.
I'm
Oh,
sad
no.
because generic hooded NPC was removed from this world, and it makes me sad because it's
Aw.
hilarious.
This is so-
Anyway,
We need a petition of bring back generic hooded NPC. It was like
just
one
petition
of
Chugga.
yes, it was like one of only 3D tokens. Okay. Yeah, you see generic hooded NPCs standing above TK's resting spot, and you see that they are picking something up off the bed.
I guess I will walk over to generic hooded NPC number 3.5.
Okay.
I do not believe we have met.
I rolled a 6, so I'm just standing there looking at my shoes.
You realize you don't have shoes. However, you do have a pimp hat. They kind of look up at you, and you see glowing through the darkness of their hood are... Roll history?
Istar. 15 and 1 moment. It's an 18.
2 familiar red irises.
Familiar in which way?
You can, as you look closer, you make out the familiar elven shape of Desra.
We've met before, no?
I mean, technically.
You look familiar, but there's something different.
Different hoodie.
Ah,
Need to be a bit more conspicuous here, you know. Ooh. I
What
was doing
exactly-
pretty fine in the stands before, like, you made everyone flee out, but, yeah?
what are you doing over the bed?
Would you believe me if I said I'm teaching microorganisms to salsa dance?
I would not be surprised. How is the teaching going?
They have learned the merengue, but salsa, on the other hand.
That's
Seems
tough. Have
bit
they
too
learned
spicy.
guacamole yet?
What are you, insane? Do you know what level of power that would bring them?
I mean, why wouldn't we let them have that level of power?
Anywho, no, I'm doing a bit of cleanup duty.
What's are you cleaning up?
The sheets.
Well, why are you cleaning up the sheets? Aren't you supposed to be the god of some sort?
Why aren't you cleaning up the sheets?
Because I have no need to clean the sheets. The sheets will clean themselves
Exactly.
eventually.
Exactly. And that eventually is me right now because I want to.
Fair enough.
You see, Desra has collected. You see, the bed is pretty much pristine, and clumped in her hand is stray hairs that belong to TK.
I'm not even gonna ask why you're collecting hair right now.
I don't think I'm gonna answer that either. And you see that floating around in her other hand is this yellow aura.
I'm gonna do an Arcana check. That is an 11.
You start to try to discern what it is, but as soon as you start focusing on to figure it out, a sort of barrier appears around it to muddy your investigation on it. And she goes, I need some secrets. Now, which way did that banana go? And she walks the wrong direction.
I'm not gonna stop her.
Back in the room with Tupa, TK, and Lucille. You are practicing prestidigitations,
Right.
and you three hear a knock on the door.
Should I go answer that?
It was a knock, so maybe.
I'll go answer it then.
Standing outside is Vessel and Draco. Vessel, Draco,
Hello?
neither of you knocked on this door.
Hey guys. What are you
Hello.
doing?
Tupa?
You need something?
Staring contest.
You know what you did.
Like I've been saying,
Tupa,
I didn't mean to do it.
perception for me. Tupa's
Me?
perception.
Oh.
Tupa perception.
Tupa.
Okay. I need to clean my seat. That is at least a 25. I
Okay.
think.
As soon as that door opens, you actually watch as one of the
That's-
dwarves.
Oh no, that's a 23.
Cool. As soon as TK opens the door, letting to let someone in, whoever knocked, you actually watch as one of the drawers on Lucille's jewelry cabinet and makeup cabinet just opens up very slowly. And you watch as a hand pulls out, another hand pulls out, and slowly this figure is pulling themselves out of a drawer.
Behind you, watch out. God,
I immediately swivel around to see what in the world he's talking about.
You
I
see,
have-
you see Desra sitting on Lucille's jewelry cabinet. Hi.
What are you?
She is wearing
Hey.
she's wearing her familiar chromatic zip up hoodie with the phoenix feathers coming out the side of her hood. What?
What are you doing here?
Well, I needed to be let in, so I knocked.
I would have expected you to have arrived at the door, not literally coming out of the jewelry box,
Oh,
though.
what is a drawer but a door?
I'm not even going to try and question that. So what brings you here? I'm guessing everything that happened in the arena draw your attention.
I brought you a fudge bar.
Did you steal that?
I don't think that's going to really make me feel better.
don't know. It's fudge. She offers you this kind of like cling wrap brown fudge bar. Come on.
I'll accept it.
Do you eat the fudge bar?
Here just to listen.
I'll take a
Desiree
bite.
looks at you with an intent.
Fuck it.
Okay. You
Hoping
feel
there's no weird side
TK?
effect to
you
this.
feel a zap to your tongue.
What the hell? I don't think
What did you-
sweet treats are supposed to zap you.
What do you mean? I was told the flavor was ecstatic. She grins at you. What are we doing? She looks over at you, Tuba.
TK, who is this?
Oh, I
That's
don't think
Desra.
you've been introduced. Meet Dr. Desra. Literal demigod of magic.
She's weird.
You feel a smack
Yeah.
up the side of your head. I am not a demigod. I
It's-
am a
it's hard to-
full god, thank you.
Sorry.
And I'm technically
Demigod,
not
yeah.
even a god.
I've-
I'm a primordial.
Honestly, it's hard for me to keep track considering everything. Long story short, she was born from the weave. She has control over all magic.
TK, you feel this plucking sensation on your head as Tufa.
Ow.
You see instead of pulling hairs, she is putting hairs back into TK's head.
Hmm.
And
I-
she's got a sewing needle kind of in her mouth. She's biting on. She's got one of those arm thimbles or like one of those arm pads for sewing. A few needles, threads coming out.
Okay.
As soon as I start feeling the pricks in my head, I turn around to see what the heck is who's freaking pricking me.
You see Desra. She is holding a pair of hair scissors. And she's like, "Turn around,
What?
dear. This doesn't bother you." And she spins you around, and you see that you are actually in a salon chair.
I'll-
Do I see a salon chair?
If I'm getting a haircut, I'm
it
gonna have to say-
materialized.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, Desra. God magic.
You watch
Helpful
as she, you
in
watch as she's
roundabout
cutting
ways.
TK's hair, and it's actually some hair is growing back.
Desra,
Hmm.
would you happen to know what just happened to TK?
She doesn't say anything.
I'm gonna walk in.
Actually, yeah, that's a good question, Desra. Do you
Desra.
happen to know what the heck happened to me in that arena?
You used magic.
Well, no shiz, Sherlock.
Desra,
Hi.
why was he not able to remember or control himself during that
Well,
time?
I
As far
have
as I understand,
no
I
idea
was-
what you're talking about, but
I was completely knocked out cold during that time. Like, I died for the final time, everything went dark, and when I woke up, you guys were telling me the arena was blown up.
TK, you are now in a wrestler's outfit, and Desra's kind of holding your shoulder, and there's kind of like this hamster bottle level water thing next to your head.
The heck?
Don't worry, champ. Don't worry. We'll get right back into the ring.
I honestly don't think I should participate in the rest of the tournament, considering what happened.
Lucille kind of steps up. Well, I hate love to inform, but thanks to your little stunt, we don't have enough contestants to finish the Royale. And we don't have enough contestants for stage 2. But we do have enough for stage 3.
What's stage 3?
I legally can't tell you that.
How about illegal?
Does it involve me potentially dying? Because I would actively want to avoid that.
I honestly don't know. I have no clue what the third event is. I'm never told what that is.
I don't want to participate.
Well,
Too dangerous. Considering you all saw what happened. Except for potentially you, Desert, since apparently you don't know.
She doesn't say anything. Tupa, roll insight. Oh my god. It's a ghost. Spoopy ghost.
Spooky ghost.
Whose friend is the spoopy ghost? Hello, spoopy ghost.
It's probably Joe's. Oh, Myrtle.
Wait, what?
Spoopy ghost.
There's a ghost behind you. I
Oh,
think it's
that's my
Joe's.
friend.
I'm sorry, we're doing D&D. We're streaming.
I need to change myself to off of blue.
Discord is
Grief.
alright.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
What were we talking about? Right! There's a stage 3 thing that you have to partake in.
I'm guessing I don't get to bow out.
Now that I'm here, no, I'm interested.
Well, if I'm forced to play, I guess I'll have to play.
Well, if you drop out, then we're gonna have another problem because we're actually down a person. We'll have to find someone.
Well, as long as you can promise me that or at least, hopefully, this won't involve me dying again.
I
And
have
if
no ideas.
I do die, you guys will be prepared for whatever happens. Hopefully, now that you know this is a thing that can happen, as long as precautions can be put in place, should be fine, I guess.
I want to say yes, hon, but I've myself got limits, and many people got limits. With the current state of stuff, we'll figure something out. If you were takedownable once, then they can take it down again. Just have to trust that your own friends can pull this together.
Yeah.
TK,
Well, I guess we'll.
you feel Desra rubbing your lower jaw.
Ezra, what are you doing?
Nothing.
You concern me.
Desra is fully inspecting you.
I'm back.
Is there any questions you have, Desra? Since it seems like you are taking a deeper interest in me than usual.
Nah, no questions. Just check up.
Check up about what?
You know what?
Is there something you're not telling me?
Probably.
Then maybe you could tell me it, considering what just happened, because I don't know what's going on.
Oh, but where's the fun in that?
Not killing hundreds of people.
Oh, no one died. Except for the people who died.
Nobody died except for those who did.
I'd rather not have innocent people die.
Oh, you're in the Feywild. Anyone you kill is probably going to just pop right back up eventually. Or does that still apply? Because
Climb out of a flower tomorrow morning like nothing ever happened.
You never know. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked.
your
So when does
cheeks-
this event
she starts
start?
to pull on your cheeks.
I'm just gonna try and ignore it for the moment.
It will.
So there's not really much I can stop her.
I guess we can start it today. If you round
Well, yeah,
up,
let's just get this.
if you
Let's just get
round
this
up-
over.
If you round up your friends and get them to the
To the ring.
central ring, we can bring it on to stage 3.
I'm going to round up everyone so we can get this tournament over with.
We're already at the open door.
Mm-hmm.
Friends, let's get this over with. At least we skip round
Before-
2 so we can
before-
just get to the finale.
Before you get up and leave, Desra actually hooks her pinkies into your cheeks and kind of yanks them a bit. It hurts a little, but it's not like a big hurty pain. It's just like a type thing.
Ay,
You know when you like kind of put your fingers in your cheeks and then you like pull them apart. There's like
Right.
that type of thing. She's kind of just doing that to you, and she pulls them out. And she's like, okay.
shoot. You
I
gonna
look at
follow
the-
us, Desra?
I look at Desra.
Probably.
You know why he has no parents?
I won't stop you.
Wait, you have no parents?
I have a mom.
Not anymore.
That's just a parent.
Anyway, let's move on before this goes pear-shaped.
You hear a gasp like you've just given Desra an idea.
No!
Yes.
Desra? Whatever you're thinking, no!
Fine. She takes out her bucket list and scratches something off. And then she scribbles something again.
Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, let's just get down to that ring.
So you meander out. Tupa, still in the room is you, Lucille, and Desra.
Mm-hmm.
And Desra picks up the rest of the bar you dropped.
You really dropped the bar that time, huh?
And you, Tupa, you see as it actually kind of spreads apart into material components and just vanishes.
Ah.
So are you carrying on?
Well, I've seen word of it. Time to finish the tournament. Lucille, are you sure it's... Oh, well, wait, you said you didn't know what this final stage is, right?
Nope, I was only sponsoring the first two things. The third one is always ran by the hostess. So, Nanny will be describing what stage 3 is.
When did Desra acquire this new Kentucky accent?
Who?
Just now. Not Desra,
Desra.
this is Lucille.
This is Lucille.
Anyway,
Desra never has a fluent accent. She changed.
anyway,
it.
let's keep going. To the event.
Desra's natural accent is French.
Anyway,
She changes it. Anywho.
to the ring.
Only because she likes to cuss in French.
Yeah. Tupa, are you following TK out, or did you want to do anything
yeah.
before you left the room?
No,
I
will
do want
follow.
to state the fact that someone who stated that they are a primordial is in the room.
Okay. True. Would you happen to know anything about what is happening with the whole realities colliding?
Yes.
Can you say anything about it?
Yes.
Yes.
Could you tell me about that? I have
Yes.
not been necessarily informed by this
As,
group.
as
Probably.
the song from UB40 comes on. You know.
Big boom goes off. Bunch of
Why? Just random big boom?
define
Big boom.
random.
What caused the big boom?
A big bomb. Duh.
Who made the big bomb and why?
I did.
You're not here.
Uh,
I want to be there.
I don't know. I'm usually watching a little. I'm usually watching a certain banana-coated man.
TK.
Well, I have stalking priorities.
You just find him appealing.
Exactly.
Screw you all.
Mm. Ah. Are we on the right track to making things right?
That is all up to you.
Define right.
Not left.
Correct. Well, the most help that I was able to give is the fact that if they were able to return a bit of chaos to the Feywild, then I could supposedly disrupt something and help them get to that mean old lady. Or she old? I mean, she's
What
technically
mean old lady?
Oh, Broccoli or whatever her name was.
Barley.
Barley.
You know Barley is the strongest
Is-
of the current
yeah.
warlords, known as the Warlord of War.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember Barley, the one who kicked our ass. Yeah. No, that would help.
She is the
Um,
Warlord of War and Suffrage.
Is there anything you could do to help us?
Yes,
How?
I'm already doing it.
Anything more?
Let
Probably.
me guess, she's leaving now.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Fourth wall breaking creature.
One of Nutter's many powers.
Yes.
Nutters
I'm
is
not
so
even.
smart.
I'm actually not even there. So
Yeah, I know.
Nutters is so smart he can break the fourth wall.
My help is that. And she points to TK outside the room talking to everyone, gathering them up. Also, no.
What
yeah,
necessarily
that.
is he?
He's TK, duh.
Yes, his name is TK. What have you done to him?
Unspeakable acts. Oh, the horrors I've done to this man. Oh, it's monstrous.
Insert jazz hand.
More
Monstrous.
than
That's
so.
horrible.
No, I don't need to hear about your sexual fantasies.
Sexual fantasy. Hold
this
on.
reminds me of the little boys in kindergarten that pull on the girls' hair that they like.
I filled his bed with glitter once. All his
I'm
cards
more
have
talking
photos
about
of me.
his power and can he
Yes?
achieve that level of power as himself?
I mean, he was him, wasn't he?
He was.
So, are you saying that the he was is not the he who is him? She moonwalks out.
She moonwalks.
She looks at you, says, "Well, I gotta go. Adventure awaits," and she jumps through the mirror.
Vessel has some questions
all
I
right.
would very much like to ask.
It
Vessel's not
ripples.
here.
I mean, you're at the door. If you want to yell at Desra before she's gone, you can.
Okay. Miss Ezra!
Huh? Punk. You hear the sound of like someone smacking against the window, and you can see
Right.
Desra on the other side of the mirror pressing her face and hands against it.
Can I crack open the door and look in again? Or is it locked now?
No,
It's
it
o-
was
it's open.
when TK left.
Okay.
You can see
I
her
look
in
in to
the
see
other side
Desra.
of the mirror. Arf!
Do you have a few minutes? I have some questions.
She just
See,
said she
the
needed
mirror
to leave.
starts fogging on her side, and she's breathing against it.
You need to get out of the mirror.
Perhaps we will talk another time, though.
I can't
I'd
hear
rather-
you. There's bad reception in this mirror.
Sounds
Too
to
bad
me
Vessel
like
doesn't know sign language.
sounds to me like she
People
needs to
think
get
I can
Nutters
hear
to
you
make her a
completely
magic
fine.
people.
Oh, don't worry, I can
you
help
mean
you summon
Desra's
Desra
artifact? You mean
later.
Desra's artifact, the peeping glory hole?
I'm going to,
My
just
idea
pick
would
up
be
something
like
random.
a coin with a keyhole in it, and when you look through it, you can see anything you want.
Probably already do that. So Desra walks away inside the mirror.
Ah, darn.
Or
I'm just like,
like-
Still a good
contact me.
idea for a magic item.
I was gonna like pick up a random object and write on it, contact me.
Call
Oh.
me.
You open your
Call
hand and
me.
you see a business card in your hand. It's for Banana and Associates.
Okay.
I hate being called banana. I really do hate it.
No,
You've done it
you
to
see, you see
yourself.
something for TK and Associates.
Okay.
TK,
But for
you do
everyone
not-
else, it says banana.
No, it says TK and Associates.
Oh, good.
It does have a
You
photo
have
of a
no
banana.
banana today.
Anyway, we're doing.
Okay.
Okay. Just one last thing.
Yes.
If there's any way you could go to the same extent you did when you were not conscious, while you were conscious, that could be of great
TK,
help.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh, cool.
Well, 6
Cool.
probably failed.
Carry on.
Carry on.
Anyway, what was I thinking about? Oh yeah, we were going to the tournament. We were going to get to this final round, aren't we?
It's TK.
Yes.
When I was talking to Melna, she said she is what you are what she gave us to,
You didn't talk to
Help.
Melna.
Desra.
or not Melna, Desra, that she said that she gave the party before
She gave you to him.
I joined to not to me, to help stop what is happening. So,
Sounds about right.
and she also said that you were the same person. So,
Same person as what?
well, you were unconscious as you are now.
You see Lucille walking
Well-
past. She's got her stage clothing on. She says, "All right, people, chop chop. We've got a show on the run." And she runs
All
past.
right, let's go.
Okay. I need to go to the washroom really.
We'll discuss this later.
Get your fares out of the way. Talk what you need, but be quick. We have something in 5 minutes.
I'm just heading straight there because I want to get this over with.
You walk out and you see that even though there's a whole broken ass area and the dome is missing, a bunch of people have returned.
Wow.
Yeah, let's
You think this
go.
place would be freaking abandoned at this point?
Nah.
Oh, we'll just see how this plays out, I guess.
You say that like it's a regular occurrence for the whole.
For a chunk of the arena to be blasted away?
Oh, that is a extremely irregular occurrence.
Yeah. But you think people would be...
This would be the first time
Nervous.
in ever. Anywho,
Yeah, nobody's panicking.
what
Like,
are
as
they
soon as
gonna
people
do?
see me step into the rink, I thought people would be honestly booing me.
No, they'd be cheering you because it was fun, despite the
Okay.
danger. Danger
Yes.
equals fun.
As Lucille steps out, as the platform slowly raises, she has you all step onto one of the platforms around her. There are a number of them. One
Alright,
for
I
each of you.
take a spot.
There's one for each of you, and then one
Okay.
more that's missing. With the
Okay.
person who's missing.
Um,
As she.
Hi, Jack.
Yep.
DMs are working again.
Cool beans, cool beans.
It's me you're
Lagoons.
missing.
Anyway,
No, you're there.
No,
let's get on
Yeah.
these platforms and let's do this.
I wasn't there at all. The whole thing that happened. I'm still in bed, apparently, remember?
No, you've gotten pulled out.
Oh, the thing I messaged you then, it doesn't matter then.
Well, no one's seeing it.
You
Actually,
didn't play it out?
you know what? No, Jerome would be the only one that sees us. Jerome,
Yes.
with the sleeping scout, you watch as everyone are walking past, Lucille walking past, saying, "All right, people, get up, gotta go." Axel still asleep on the bed. You watch as the light around Axel gets dimmer, as it's almost like it's being choked, as you watch as this shadowy figure appear above Axel. As it... Do you understand deep speech?
That's a good question. I will check. I do not.
Right. It's saying something above Axel. And you watch as it slaps him.
It says, "Wake the fuck up."
I'm gonna go over to it if it hasn't disappeared.
Not yet. Axel, you wake up to a stinging on your cheek and shroud on top of you.
Ah, great.
Also, Hijack, does this figure look familiar to the one that we saw in Scout's Dream?
Yes. It's the exact one.
Same
Okay.
guy.
Same guy.
He's my roommate.
I will walk up to the apparition and actually, can I do an Arcana
Only
check on
I
it?
knows what he says.
Sure. And Vessel, I have one thing I have to do with you.
Oh, okay.
That is an 18.
It's soul magic. It's a
What are
shrouding
you-
aura.
What are you doing out of Axel's dream?
Turns his head, looks at you. He audibly hisses at you and then goes right back into Axel.
He's my stand.
As you guys are walking into the arena, got to do something. You hear a, hey, hold on. As over to the side, standing in one of the sub hallways, is a familiar Summer Eladrin. Now, what I hear is you're off to fight the warlord, eh? So you found this one pretty easy.
Is it all of us here?
Yeah, you were
For
all
this?
kind of grouped up.
Yes.
This is the same one you lightning bolted.
I
You
regret
incorporated.
that.
Well, I just wanted to personally come by and say that you are idiots and good luck.
We already know that. Thank you.
Yeah, I kind of realized that.
How about this? I know you guys are probably a bit outclassed. You don't even know anything truly about this warlord itself. What do you know about this thing?
Jack all.
Jack all?
You fight it and it dies.
I'm just doing what I usually do and just wing it.
Do you know what a moon elf is?
Yes.
It's a knife ears that I stab.
How much do you know about moon elves?
They're gonna wish they can
They're
die.
blessed by the elementals
Some
of
of
this
them.
plane.
I'd be
The
more than willing to give
primordials.
you a little bit of some help for a piece of coin. And he rolls his fingers.
You met one before. Most of you have.
Most of them
I
have. Well,
just did.
I'll give you some information for a bit of coin. I'm always looking for that, for something for a guilty pleasure.
I'm not paying this time. After last time, I am not doing this again.
We don't trust your word after we've burned our bridge with you. Any information we buy from you is potentially dangerous.
Every piece
Or
of
just straight unhelpful.
every piece of information I give is completely truthful.
Well, it's completely truthful, but you may just say something we already know.
The best weaved lies are made with nothing but truth.
Well, what do you know about this creature? Do you know how to kill it? Do you know you can't kill it?
What?
He does the lip zip gesture, and then the coin,
I-
the greasy
I-
palm.
Would you
I throw
know?
over 2 platinum.
Would I know?
Maybe. Roll history, Bertle, and he'll catch that for you.
Yeah, flicking over 2 platinum.
Takes her 2 platinum.
History.
Has
That's a
eyes
12.
on- Nah. You just know that they're apparently hard to kill, and you know that's you're not sure actually because you've seen that in news that one has died, or one did die somehow, and then that this current warlord took their place, who is
I
akin
still
to-
remember information he gave us before.
Yeah.
He gave us the information that you need a moon elf to kill a moon elf.
Some
And it's
information given to you, yeah. Moon elves can't be killed by anything other than a moon elf. I'm pretty sure I've already said that one a bit.
Well-
However, there are probably certain metals that can hurt them a bit more. I could so happenly supply you with a weapon that when the time comes would make the job a bit quicker. He waggles his pen. It would return to me when the job is finished, but
What's the price?
I don't know what you got. Vessel, you want to do anything? As he approaches closer.
How do you feel about keeping your soul?
Is that a joke?
Yes. Or is it?
My soul
I'm not good.
My soul is fine intact where it is. Nothing's happening to that.
Anyway,
Best not to threaten this man
I'm sure
again.
light weapons can do him great deal of harm, even if they're not lethal.
anyway,
I think we'll all be satisfied if he wishes for death.
can we just not antagonize the dude again?
Can we not? Yeah.
He moves closer to you, Vessel, and he kind of looks up at you, cocking his head a bit. I don't think I properly met you, Flashy.
Is something on my face? I kind of like let him see inside the helmets a little bit better.
No, not really. I know who you are. Giblet.
Straighten my helmet.
He spits at your feet. All right.
That name is dead.
I think we're done dealing with this Eladrin.
I'll take my price when it comes. He tosses over the pen to you guys.
I catch it.
Okay. You can add Bones' pen.
As soon as I say that, I think we're done here. I just start walking.
Oh,
I would like to point out something. A moon elf can kill a moon elf.
Yeah?
And we can make a moon elf wish for death. One who wishes for death can find it themselves. In other words, we torture this moon elf enough, they will die. There's only a matter of time.
Let's cross bridges as we get to them, my friend.
Or just trap them somewhere and imprison them so they can't ever get out.
And
Either
then
way,
they will choose death.
let's move on. I just want to get this tournament arc over with.
I don't really do stirring up someone else's prey, so best to you. And still the feeling's mutual.
I wouldn't
still-
say the feeling is mutual.
No, I honestly hope that you guys burn at the lowest possible pit of Avernus.
I don't feel that way about you. Not yet. But you're getting close.
And he starts to walk away. Okay. So we head out onto our pillars. Lucille gestures around and says, "Well, these are our finalists. For some strange reason, due to certain events, other people have pulled out. A little bit turkey.
I look-
People chuckle.
I look at TK.
People start laughing.
Ew.
Well,
Laugh that ensues.
we are down a single member. She squints. That works, I guess. We are perfectly fine to proceed to the second stage, but due to the second stage requirements of people, we don't have enough for that. So we're just gonna be jumping to the main event, and people start cheering. You guys see that a lizard has appeared on the missing pedestal person.
Okay.
A small lizard.
It is a monitor lizard.
Oh. Was he monitoring us?
It is red.
Anyway.
It is a red monitor lizard.
Hmm.
Well, I suppose
kind of
that would be my time that I have to thank everyone. I have been your sponsor, Lucille, and I would like to welcome back the one, the only, Nanny. People kind of like, aw. That some are still cheering as Lucille, a cloud of smoke. As it dissipates, you see the metallic figure again of the Nanny bot appear, arms stretch out towards all of you, looking around. What a fine amount of contestants we have with us today. Your matches were brilliant. We loved watching you fight. We did not enjoy structural damage, but it
Looking
was
at TK still.
permitted. That will be repaired. As we move on to our third stage, I would like to again thank our sponsor, Lucille.
And Raid Shadow Legends.
And Raid Shadow Legends, a new mobile. They hit mobile again. I would like to thank our sponsor, Manscaped.
Hijacks? No, we're not selling out today.
We don't have sponsors.
Not yet.
Rough
Soon.
sponsor us.
Anyway.
Chips. I still remember the time I asked Ruffles to sponsor me, and then YouTube docked me for saying you're supporting a terrorist group, and I was like, what? Ruffles,
Okay.
a terrorist group. Confirmed.
We'll have to figure that out. I'll have to get the context for that later.
You don't want it.
Anyway.
Well, we currently have. How many of you are there? Hold on.
Less than 10.
Somewhere between 1 and 100.
We have 9 contestants, of which all will be partaking in the Warlord's most recent fantasy. We thank you for participating in our game. As the platforms start to lower. Now, there will be a few rules and a few outcomes. And, of course, rewards. We cannot forget that. As you find you're all lowered down as above you starts to close, as you are now underground moving, as you see her talking, you guys don't really see anything, and she says, "We will be displaying screens for the next final round. Please be patient as they are set up. Though, side north stadium, we have to sadly inform you that your screen will be prolonged as side south stadium is missing. We may have to ask Luasil to use a transmitting dome. However, she is not required by contract to do so. Thank you, contestants, for getting this far. At this point and stage, we have to inform you that you are not allowed to back out. Thank you for joining our battle today, as you are all brought down and you find yourselves in these pods.
Beat me up,
Uh,
Scotty.
As in the center, you see this room, 9 pods all around surrounding this central mass that has these large pipes that go to it, of which standing on it you see a slumped over same figure of Nannybot as their head ticks up and their arms go out again. Welcome, contestants. Today's match will be that of a game of fantasy. We will be exploring the most wild fantasies of our generation. Please wait patiently as the pods fill with cerebral fluids. As you hear these rushing water sounds as from the bottom your pods start to fill with a liquid. If you consume this fluid, please do not. You will see a respiratory device. We recommend inserting it now. Drinking this fluid will induce diarrhea, vomiting, hemorrhoids, and perhaps death.
I take the respirator.
I put the respirator on.
I'm pretty sure we all do, except for maybe one of us.
Vessel sticks the respirator on his chest.
Hi, Jack. Am I gonna need it?
Yes.
Okay, I put it in.
She looks up.
Hopefully mine is squirrel sized.
Yes.
Hopefully I don't
And the
make my
iguana has an
chamber boil.
iguana-sized one. Next, please.
I thought it was
Bear
a
with
monitor lizard.
It is. Oh yeah, it's a monitor lizard. My bad. No, it's a canary now. Yes. Next, we will be inserting the rods.
The what?
What?
The rods, as you feel this piercing pain into your scalps. Vessel, you feel nothing.
I am emotionless.
As these small, thin rods with wires have been pierced into your skull. Please do not remove these rods, as removing them may result in permanent brain damage or lobotomization. Thank you.
Back off for a minute. I do not. My body's feeling weird about it.
Now, we would recommend sleeping or going comatosis, as this next part, as politely put by previous contestants. She plays an audio clip. That fucking sucked! Thank you.
Oh, my stomach does not feel
Have
good
a
now.
lovely day.
I don't like this. I don't
Thank
like this
you.
situation at all.
Thank you, heroes. As the fluid builds up, air goes out around you, and you feel this electricity start to circuit from these wires. As you watch as this volt of electricity transfers from your pod, you see this line of light slowly blinking up, going all the way to the center to Nannybot. Now, let us choose turders as everything starts to go woozy and quiet. As you all conch out. As you find yourself floating above clouds, all normal. Greetings. I am glad you are here. Welcome to Citytopia. As you see around you, below you, is this city. This will be the 3rd location.
I'd like to make
Okay.
an insert.
There are conditions to win as much any other stage, of which will be transmitted neurologically to you. Do note that winning will result in survival, as stated by the warlord. If you win, you will live.
Wait, so if we lose, we die?
She doesn't respond. Have a good game.
I hope you guys realize if I die, this could mean this whole place gets duked to high heaven.
She disappears. As you see all around you, these beams of light, as everyone, you are scattered off and you are pushed into a second person. As we will first, I'm going to ask everyone to mute themselves. Don't jump places, just mute yourselves. Welcome to Citytropolis. That's a bit high stakes for what it's supposed to be, but who cares? As we zoom around, we see a wide dam that encompasses a small lake worth of water, that below of which is a sort of down valley city, of which the central main, the tallest building placed directly in the center of this town is that of Mad, a skyscraping building, not the tallest in the realm, but pretty tall one. Stands maybe about, how many stories was it? West? As we zoom into the top of the Mad Tower, what do we see? Feel free to unmute, mute West. What do we see?
It's at the top of the Mad Tower in the main building. It's a large complex filled with different laboratories strewn throughout, kind of like a campus, where different buildings are dedicated to different engineering, to different medical serums and whatnot to do unknown things. This company has not really made any significant drugs in the world, but has been doing a lot of human testing to try to cure different things. That's what they've said that they're doing. There's two main statues of the founders, Morton and Derek, at the very front of the building, and in the center, there's a large D and M and D, like the MD, like a doctor, in the middle of the complex, made out of gold.
Okay. Zooming deeper into the building, we hit a medical type wing. Devlin, what do we see?
Devlin.
Devlin is busy right now. We'll jump back there. Sorry. Okay. As we will zoom out to our next location, then. Son, where do we find ourselves?
Soccer practice.
Soccer practice. We find ourselves inside. We find ourselves at the courtyard of a, the courtyard of a, what the fuck is the word? A university. This university is called.
It's a local city university, so
Locally city
Cityopolis.
Cityopolis. Cityopolis High.
That's the high school.
Uniopolis. It's Uniopolis.
Uniopolis University. Yes, perfect.
Yes. As we see, describe yourself. And this music is quite up. Why did it play battle music? I love Meeseeks when it doesn't do what I want it to.
You see a Cinderace. You see a Cinderace practicing soccer with the rest of the team.
Okay.
Practicing for the upcoming game later this week.
Yes. An important game, that is.
Yes.
Would be a shame if something happened to it.
Yes, indeed.
We pull out We go across the street through a Starbucks, and mirroring it to its right is this card shop. As in it, we see another person just hammering down someone on the opposite side of a table. What do we see, TK?
Dude, yellow leather jacket, jeans, slightly messy hair, just going to town, just in the final round of a local tournament of card games and just kicking tail.
Okay. What is your name? I should have specified the what.
I was very uncreative in character creation, and I just named myself TK again.
We'll name you Thavel. I love your creativeness with names.
I am bad. That's the exact opposite of what I have.
All right.
I'm actually considering dual disar thing. Probably, there's like it's probably like in the back of the shop, like out in the back alley. Just me just summoning a giant dragon to go beat up someone.
Oh, people love you. Okay.
Local champion, baby.
Local champion, baby. Undefeated. So we will pull
For now.
a little bit further. We find Bertle. What do we find and where?
You find Material Man. And where would he be? Like the landfill? I don't know.
You want to be
Hijack?
sticking out in the landfill?
No, not really. But where would he be? I don't know.
That's up to you. You
Maybe
have
like
the map.
Where's the map?
It's in D&D chat.
It's in D&D chat. Oh, right. Could you come back to me on location?
I can. But what do we see? Describe yourself.
You see. It's just like it's like a mannequin, basically.
Okay.
Except it's got like a superhero costume on it, and that's it.
Okay.
That's all it is.
All right.
It's Material Man.
Material girl.
I am going to punch you, Hijack.
All right. As we zoom back to the Mad building, we will descend back again into the more medical wing. As Devlin, what do we see?
You would see me. I guess I would be sitting behind the desk preparing for the day of seeing if I had any patients coming in to have their powers removed or not.
Okay.
I am a attractive, 6 foot tall, muscular, blonde, young male with, you would see a doctor's jacket on.
Okay.
Doing my job.
All right. As I will start our 10-minute stuff, presumably now. I am going to...
Ouch.
oh, yes. A final person. As we zoom to...
A rabbit hole.
A rabbit hole. As we zoom to the rabbit hole. This secret underground base. Located somewhere. Wouldn't you like to know, coward?
Yeah.
That sits for with no correlation underneath a very top rich looking manor. No correlation.
Hijack.
Yes.
What is the circular place on the map?
The center? That's Mad.
The circular.
That is Mad.
Not like to the left, bottom
that's
leftish
museum.
area.
That's museum.
I'll be chilling at the museum.
Night at the museum.
Anyway.
What I thought of.
Okay. What are we doing in the rabbit hole?
Well, you see a whole bunch of comic books and a whole bunch of like just junk all over the floor, pizza, arrows, a, a person in a Spider-Man like bunny like suit that's just swinging around, jumping around, messing with arrows and shooting them everywhere.
We also see as there is a black suited figure watching this chaotic creature. Sir, you can't have your workplace this messy.
Yeah, but it's fun.
I'll get the broom. And we are going to... Yeah, I suppose we'll...
Check your DM,
No.
please.
I did. I saw.
Say yes.
Yeah. Technically. As we will start from the top. So everyone knows there is... Each of you will have that. Don't think we're gonna have long today, since late start and introduction to this whole thing. Every person is going to have about, I'm gonna say today 5 minutes to do stuff, and I'm gonna jump person to person. So I'm going to be starting at the top of the D&D voice and slowly going to move down. So I am going to... I'm going to server deafen you guys and hop between people.
Start with Meeseeks.
I deafen Meeseeks.
Owie.
We definitely need to find some like. Does anyone have like redundant schooly kind of hero music? Because mine's apparently.
You can always put on Clash of Clans.
Just play the theme song for Indiana Jones.
Is that copyright?
I don't know.
Yes.
What do you think?
It's Clash of
Yes.
Clans theme
It's
copyright.
Clash of Clans.
It's Clash of Clans theme copyright.
Put on like phone app like building music. You know, like those overworlds when you're just
Wait,
sitting
I got
around.
I got an idea. Hold on. Hold on. Hey Wes, can you start and skip through all the current things?
Yep.
I know exactly what I need. I know exactly what we need for this very serious game of heroes.
Hi, I'm Mr. Meeseeks.
Hi, Mr. Meeseeks, look at me. Okay.
Can't find anything that's actually long.
Alright.
She said,
Not to you, she didn't.
nope.
There we go. Perfect.
This is wonderful.
Ah! It's a beautiful day in Cityopolis. And my train of thought left the building. Okay.
Why is there a shiny Cinderace? Oh, sorry.
Because fuck you, that's why.
And the train of thought went off the rails, head first into the train, another train, head on,
No.
the next track over, and it was terrible.
Okay. So we could do this one of two ways. Either you all can sit in voice 2, or I'm gonna deafen y'all.
Voice 2.
Voice 2.
Okay.
So,
Everyone hop over, and I'll yaga you.
Okay. Oh wait, I'm still here. Okay, move me over.
Could you?
Hijack.
How could you?
I know.
I guess I say because I'm first.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Hi there, friend. Please remind me and the crowd who we are seeing today.
It's me, the protagonist.
Hell yeah, main protagonist, man. What is your character's name? Tell the class.
I don't have one.
Oh, scandalous. What are we doing today inside the rabbit hole as you make a mess about the place?
Well, I guess I would be watching TV, seeing what's happening
Okay.
as I'm eating pizza.
Watching the news, you see that lately What news program are you watching? Are you watching
7.
7-day news? As you come on, you see these group of people, and they've got people on the other side, and one is like, I don't really know about them hero-y folks from the Mad Building. Something's up with them. I don't trust it. Something about them. They're muddy in the water. They're bringing a bad name to Soups. I personally don't trust any of them Soups. You hear that? Valen Valkyrie. If you got a problem with it, take it up with me. This is Valen Valkyrie, and I'll tell you again, don't trust the Soups. This is Valen Valkyrie with 7 News. Thank you very much. You see notes about a car crash on 6th Street. That's just what it's called. There has been a car crash on 6th Street. No one was killed, but there were light injuries.
Like,
Okay. There is news of a caravan coming into town sometime soon. Apparently it's escorting a group of R&B artists that are supposed to be playing at the Mosgowl Stadium.
ooh.
And other than that, the McRib is back.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Humphrey. The big ribbon back.
It is indeed, sir. Shall I get the carrot mobile ready?
Yes.
Very well. So he pulls out some keys.
Okay, like, you know Spider-Man's mask, right? The one with the adjusting goggles?
Yes.
You just see, like, the goggles, like, extend. Just...
And... Okay. Boop. Boop. Hi there, Material Girl.
Material man. Thank you very much.
Material Girl.
Stop it. Please, no. I don't need more than one person, especially my DM of all people, saying that to me.
Okay. What are you up to? Where are you? Where are we? What's happening, dude? What are we looking at this this here? What exhibit are you interested in today?
No, I'm scaring people as
you're just scaring
disguising
people.
myself as a statue. Yeah.
Oh, statue exhibit. You see as the what's the word? The house attendant is walking around a group. This teenage house attendant chewing gum, this goth makeup. And this is a statue. People start taking photos of you with their little flashy cameras, like ooh, ah, ooh. It was made in. There's
Wait,
no
hi,
plaque.
Jack. I have a question. Did
Yeah.
you read my DM?
I kind of did.
You kind of did.
I did, but I don't know what I want to turn it to beans means. Do you want to
It
turn
means
statues
what
to
it
beans?
means.
You're
I want
turning
to turn the
statues-
statues to beans.
Okay. This statue is a lovely piece of art by the artist known as Entuardo.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
okay. Want to
Entuardo.
turn the big statues to beans, but okay.
Okay.
Not everything to beans.
I know. Just-
Okay, wait.
Just the statue.
Wait.
Just the statue. Right?
Okay, yep.
This statue is a very expensive piece by the one Entuardo de Fol, and it has been here for about. She looks at it, and everyone is gasped as the floor is scattered with beans. She stands there, and she's like, "Oh no, I'm gonna lose my job. What are you doing?"
What am I doing? Am I the beans or
No, the statue is the beans. You've just touched the statue, turn it to beans. Now you gotta flee. Or what are you doing?
different? We had different ideas here. I was like, I turn into materials,
Well, you said you could turn other things into materials.
and myself. I said myself and my surroundings.
Well, there's been a miscommunication.
If you
Anywho.
actually, yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
I,
It is what it is now. It's beans.
is what it is. Okay, we're doing beans.
Doing beans.
We're doing beans. Okay. Is there anything else that's like,
There's about 20 statues in this
expensive.
room. Expensive?
20 statues?
There's about 20 statues in this room. There was that big statue in the center that is now beans.
Yeah.
And there is a glass case of which behind it has a stone mask.
I'm gonna go towards. Okay, first of all, can I bean some people?
You want to throw beans at people?
No, just turn them into beans.
You want to turning civilians into beans?
Yeah.
Okay. You walk up to one person.
You
holding this-
created this.
I know. You walk up to a person who is
Oh no. I'll just turn the clothes into beans.
just their clothing. This person,
Yeah.
this large set fellow, kind of squinty eyes, glasses, a ball cap saying Mets, and they have a Hawaiian shirt on and kind of cargo shorts, and they hold up their camera and they take a photo of you. You walk up to him, touch him, as he looks down, and his wife is like, and people start yelling.
And now his camera's beans.
He's holding beans in his hands. A single tear runs down his face into his bushy mustache.
And then they start chasing people.
Everyone starts fleeing the premises.
Okay, then I go up to the mask.
It is by an artist named Bio Dando.
Touch the glass.
Okay. What do you turn the glass into?
Beans. Oh, I don't need to turn it into beans every time. That's true. Okay. Beans is really funny though. No, I'll just turn it back into sand.
Okay. As it sheds down into sand, you see the mask, stone mask.
I will put on the stone mask
It's
and make it green and wooden.
all right.
And I else? You said there's some statues.
Yep. I'm going to pop over to someone else now.
Alright, that is perfectly fine. Alright. I like the.
And cut off. Hi, Devlin.
Hello.
You are sitting in your office. As in comes the next patient. It's this large shark fellow who's currently wearing a water bowl on his head.
All right.
As your assistant comes in and says, "This is Stevens. His power is shark. That's kind of it. He has all the attributes of a great white. He's got sharp, jagged teeth. He's got fins and stuff. However, he also can't breathe air."
And how is this being paid for? Is this charity or is insurance covering him?
His insurance company is already covering it. We have all the details covered right here. And she taps her board.
So we're doing a full removal, or he going for the more expensive fix it?
The insurance company would only cover the removal. They didn't want to cover anything bigger. So it will just be a removal for him today.
All right.
We do have another lineup of a living torch. His body is surrounded. He can make his body surrounded by fire. However, his body is not resistant to said fire. And then we have the Marmalade Man.
So the human screamer and Jelly Man.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna greet the Shark Man and tell him not to worry. It's a completely painless procedure, and invite him to the chair
And he
to
joins
sit
you.
back and relax.
He sits back. His shark fin presses through the back of the chair.
It's more like one of those doctor's benches things.
All right.
But yeah, so I walk over in him, I take his hand and start doing my thing as I pull out a syringe of saline solution and tell him just a small prick, and then you'll be back to being a normal human,
You hear.
breathing air like everybody else.
You hear.
Right? Well, I stick the saline solution in his arm and inject it and
Okay.
drain his power from him. He's a willing victim, so
It takes a few minutes, but eventually, across you from the chair, whose head is still in a water bowl, is a very muscular-looking man, humanoid again, and he takes off the helmet and coughs up some water. He's like, "Oh, I can breathe. I can breathe. You're a miracle worker, doctor," and he hugs you.
tell him, don't thank me, just let all your friends know.
You hear a ring go out through the building, which means that there has been a alert.
An
sent.
alarm.
There has been an alert. Not something happening in this building, but that another place is stuff's happening.
A high alert.
A high alert, yeah. As it says, "Alert to all staff. A silent alarm has gone off at the Cityopolis Museum. We would request that someone gets on this task effective immediately. Thank you very much." The next person comes in. Okay. You can add the three, being gelatinous form, fire body, and shark. All good? Okay.
We're good.
Okay, I'm gonna move someone over.
Alright, well, I was gonna say, as far as the museum goes, I don't think that's my place at the moment. So I'm just gonna keep doing what, you know. Unless somebody came to me specifically asking me to go there, that's what I would be waiting for.
Okay.
So, yeah. Alright.
Hey there, Jello Cube.
Okay.
All right,
We technically didn't introduce me, so it's time for the zoom in.
it's time for the zoom in. Where do we zoom into exactly?
Oh, that's just the thing. You see a humanoid figure and sitting in an alleyway. Then suddenly, you start hearing static, and it flickers to a different alleyway. And then another alleyway. The time of day shifts. It flickers to another alleyway, and all the while, the humanoid form keeps morphing and changing. A woman with overly sized breasts, an old man with a big beard, a big fat guy, and it just keeps the body just morphs and changes, and then finally kind of settles next to a dumpster, and the body just starts to lose all of its color and melts into a puddle. Meanwhile, outside this hero's game, Vessel is still completely conscious inside of his pod,
Because it doesn't work on him.
and he's tapping on the pod, very confused, asking if this thing's on.
As Nanny is completely out. She's shut down and the room is dark.
Yep.
Hello? Anything.
Now, in Vessel's place, there is a completely unimprinted upon character who's entirely formless.
Okay. What are you doing today, Jello?
He's gonna start eating the trash in the dumpster.
All right. As you plop into the trash. You hear people walking by, talking on their phone, like, "Oh my God, Margaret, I can't even. No, I'm not even going to think his name anymore." And they're going out. He was like, "Dude, you heard the new game coming out lately? Oh yeah. Do you know about that band coming into town? Yo, their next trip's here. Yeah, dude, they're playing at the next." They go out of view as a wrapper is thrown onto you. You also hear this sound as there's this thumping sound as someone jumps out of some sort of vehicle. Are you peeking out, or are you just full in the dumpster?
It's full on dumpster dive time
Full-on
for
dumpster
Mr. Boog Goob.
Mr. Buko. You're fully focused on this dumpster, so not really noticing anything going on outside of you.
Nope. He's
Okay.
probably the dumpster's probably gonna get picked up, and he's gonna get brought to the junkyard.
Okay.
He'd have no idea, and nor would he care, with
Thank you.
his -1 intelligence.
Thank you, Mr. Goob. Your work here is much thanked.
Yes.
Hello.
You are out at practice. You are with your buddies. You're practicing your soccer for the match you have tomorrow. It's a preliminary before soon. Hopefully, you guys move on to the tournament. As your phone and all your friends' phones starts to buzz.
Time to check.
You see that there is a Amber Alert out. Apparently, the museum is under attack.
Alright, I'm gonna close the Amber Alert. Look at my phone a bit. Ah, shit.
What's wrong, man? We better just get back to our game. It's like got nothing to do with us.
I have to go help my mom clean up laundry.
Oh, again?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really not good at that at containing her laundry.
No, she's old.
Yeah. Yo, Brad, you should probably get her a laundry hamper for her birthday. Oh yeah, that's a nice idea. You think your mom would like a laundry? Where'd it go? You are off. Where are we running?
I'm off. To the motorcycle!
To the motorcycle! Is it just like a bicycle? Or is it an actual motorcycle?
It's an actual motorcycle.
Actual motorcycle, okay. You hop on.
Hop on, I put on a belt, slide a deck of cards into it, and a suit of armor just appears around me as I drive off.
And we are off. You start heading towards the museum as you hear beep. You hear honking people just like, hey, hey, as you watch it. This orange car, this high-tech looking orange car that you know as the Carrotmobile, scoots around the corner and just zooms past you.
Okay, that's happening.
In directions of the Starbucks. The most important thing in your life. As you make way to the museum. Okay, I'll bring you back when I get back to Burtle. Hey there, Yu-Gi-Oh! You're playing your games with the fellow people of the tournament. It's partway through. You're halfway through the final game, as you, what's your character's name?
I just wrote TK on the character sheet.
Is your actual character's name? Come on, think of a name. Any normal name.
Jones.
Jones, perfect. Do people know? Do you demonstrate your disc stuff to people normally? Are you like?
I would assume dual discs are a common thing. It's just I can use mine in weird ways, considering I can make monsters.
People have imitation ones, kind of like because they cosplay. Yours actually works.
I'm one of the few people with an actual functioning dual disc.
You're the only person with a functioning dual disc.
Huh.
Do you demonstrate this often to people? Like, are you an Iron Man level hero? Like, people know you are Iron Man? Or is this...
Probably.
Probably? Alright. As rushing in, you see one of the regulars, known as Alex.
Did anyone else get the alert?
What alert?
He kind of bends forward, holds up his hand.
The museum. It's under attack.
Oh, shoot.
Usually your phones are kind of put away for this game.
Yeah. Obviously.
You're gonna do something, right, Jones?
I'll try. I immediately just take my deck out of the duel disc, put it in the deck box on my hip, and just start bolting towards the museum.
I'll finish your game for you.
He takes your seat.
Oh dear.
If
he loses, it doesn't count.
I never lose.
He always loses.
Like I said, if he loses, it doesn't count.
the old man who owns this shop just kind of looks at you and gives you a very shaken nod.
Hey. And then I actually start bolting over to the museum to help out.
And as you're going out, you watch this very fast orange streak go past this car.
Whoa! I'm assuming I'm close to the museum. That I can
Uh,
run to it.
Yeah, actually.
Then I just run on foot if it's not if it's far quick is close enough to where I can quickly get there on foot.
Yeah, we'll say in this case you can run there from.
Right.
You can run there from. Okay. So I'm gonna pull you back when it gets back to Bertle.
Okay.
North by northeast.
Hello.
Hello. As you are hanging out, where are you hanging out?
I'm just hanging out in the top floor of the tower in the middle of the complex and waiting for what I need to do to help make us look like a better company.
All right, and as you're thinking that, you hear as the emergency alarm goes off, as you hear,
The museum has reported a silent alarm attack. Any available force, please head to the museum. Thank you.
I will collect my things, don my gear, and head out to the museum then.
small boom in the sky. As you're flying over towards the museum, you see as this orange streaking car is maneuvering through the city. You know this car as the Carrotmobile. Okay, you're gonna stay here.
Okie dokie.
Oh, hello.
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 I'm gonna
This-
Hello.
Hello.
I'm gonna hold on to 3 of these people. Bertle, you'll be right back.
Goodbye.
Oh.
As TK, you are Jones. Sorry, my bad. Force of habit. Jones, you are running to the museum. You watch as this motorcycle just starts zooming past and drift right into the parking lot and hops off a figure. Describe.
Hmm.
Describe.
Oh yeah. You see someone in a strange looking armor. Let me get the fucking description of it.
Okay, well, you get the description. Another thing you
Okay.
see... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have it. So it's a violent orange suit with a helmet that resembles a dragon with 2 cyan eyes on what seems to be a visor. It has a smoke-like pattern on one side and a flame-like pattern on the other that crosses and swaps sides. There's a dragon-looking belt on the waist with a purple gem, and seems to have cards in it. And on on the wrist is a watch-like device with a screen and a card reader.
Oh, hell no.
It's not a dual disc. You know this is not a dual disc.
You would, yes.
Well,
As what does this motorcyclist see? As you run into the parking lot, out of breath.
Just dude with yellow jacket, jeans, just kind of sweating, dual disc strapped to his arm, kind of trying to catch his breath for a sec, trying to assess what's going on before jumping right into the museum to go and investigate.
You two are a little bit more lower level or less known heroes, I would say. You guys, there are knit groups that like fangirl over both of you. A lot of the nerd community, it's you, but you may slightly know each other by hero names through recognition. We have Jones. What are you known as?
The duelist.
Okay, Jones the Duelist. I thought so. It's just I wanted you to say it. And we also have
Dragon Rider Liru.
Dragon Rider Liru. All right. As you all hear this sound, as if they're in the distance, there's this cracking, thunder sort of thing. As you see in the sky, above the Mad Tower, this ring of cloud and this line of cloud heading as a direct trajectory for where you guys are at the museum. As
You think we should be worried about that?
West Superhero Landing?
Huh? What?
Superhero Landing?
Nope, just landing on my feet as if nothing happened.
Is there and do you stop before the ground or do you impact?
Nope, I just hit the floor and I just start walking in.
As
Not even looking or acknowledging the other two.
down, falling to the ground, is a heavily known figure known as, I have the name,
The Purifier.
as the Purifier, head hero of the Mad Corporation. It's Purifier. You start to head in. What are you two doing?
I will follow behind.
Yeah, you follow behind the Purifier.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
follow as well.
You follow behind the duelist.
I activate my duel. I get my duel disc ready and shuffle up my deck and put it in, getting ready for a bout.
So we move in. You see a few people in the main room, just kind of worried and talking about one another. Some people are trying to leave, but the people aren't letting them leave until they understand until the full situation is figured out. As you see a few officers kind of trying to calm down people.
I ask the officer what's going on.
There's someone inside the statues room. They did something to one of the main statues and they assaulted one of the guests.
Oh shoot. So is like the statue alive and moving?
I don't know. It's just we saw a crowd of people running out here and one of them was very naked.
Okay. So I'm going to bolt towards the
I
statue.
don't want to
room.
ask.
It was a bean associated crime.
A what?
A bean associated crime. Purifier, what are you doing?
I will head to the area with the commotion to go deal with the statue.
Okay. Okay. Heading to the area.
Music sounds like it belongs on a YouTube tutorial.
Oh no, I
This
love the
is-
music. It's amazing.
This is it. This is the YouTube tutorial
This is
music.
the YouTube
Bertle,
tutorial music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brittle, feel free to DM me if you've done anything.
Okay, that's what I was like. Is he waiting? Okay.
Then I gotta do boop. There we go. That's what I need.
Okay, I have DM'd you.
All right. You guys, so Purifier, you're heading towards the statue area. Jones and Dragon, what are you two doing?
I'm
Towards
gonna
the statue
follow-
area as well.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Dragon, I want you to roll perception.
All right. I see everything.
You think you left the oven on?
I think I left the oven on.
Hello?
Hey. Hello. Don't worry. I'm just leaving you in this thing so you can hear. Feel free to DM me anything you do. Remember guys, DM me stuff if you're doing something secretive.
Right?
As the three of you walk past this small exhibit of, speed past this exhibit of medieval armor, you enter the statue room, of which normally there's this large statue in the middle, but alas, the floor is covered in beans.
What?
I pick up a bean.
I don't think you should.
Can I make an investigation check to see if I can tell where the culprit has gone?
Roll investigation.
Dylan was not kidding when they said bean.
Yeah.
That is
I-
a 13.
I also have a being to the duelist.
Okay, Purifier.
Like-
As they're talking beans, you as they're talking beans, you follow this bean trail that has a bit of footprint as you walk towards this case, of which below it is sand, and you see that the case used to hold an object, some sort of mask-like object, and the plaque says "Stone Mask."
No longer a case. There's no case.
Oh, there's no case? Okay. There's no case
It's
now.
all
It's all gone.
sand.
It's all sand. There's sand. You see a plaque for some case that used to be there. You see the outline of the wall painting around it, like there used to be a box type shape there. There's not anymore. And you see on the plaque, it says "Stone Mask" by B.O. Dandro.
Do I know who that is?
An artist.
Just the famous artist?
Some sort of artist.
Can I make a history check?
Sure.
That's a 10.
Okay. You're not too versed in a lot of artists. You know that apparently he's only in this, his art is in this museum due to connections he has with a company that works with the museum known as the Speedy Cart Association.
I'll do a quick,
No, Quick Cart
Case-
Association.
yes.
A joke
I'm
gave
gonna-
a DM.
I'm gonna go outside.
Quick car or quick car? Duh.
The Quick Cart Association.
Ah.
I'm gonna go outside and case the place to see if there's any signs of forced
What
entry or forced
you guys
exit.
quickly describe for other people who are in the room. What do you look like?
I
See.
am.
We'll start with Duelist.
Just dressed in street clothes, yellow jacket, probably some sort of t-shirt under it, or yellow leather jacket, t-shirt.
Yellow
Jeans.
apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. Okay.
God damn it!
Dragon.
A dual disc on arm and a deck box at it on the hip.
All
Pretty
right.
much.
Mm-hmm.
Violet and orange suit and helmet. So helmet resembles a dragon with two cyan eyes.
Fucking love
On the
Joe
visor.
jumping around in the background. I'm sorry.
The
Carry on.
armor has a smoke-like pattern on one side and a flame-like pattern on the other that crosses and swaps it on the waist, with a belt that looks like a dragon biting on a purple gem, and looks to have cards in it. On the wrist is a watch-like device with a screen and a card reader.
Okay. And Purifier.
I am a approximately 5'9", 5'10", buff male wearing a bright green and purple suit. It is form-fitting and quite tight, as well as long coattails on the back.
Okay. 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 What's everyone's passive perception? Just want to
21.
21.
16.
15.
Okay.
I
That's
do
it?
not. I have not rolled yet.
No. This is something different. I just want to know.
Okay. I have not rolled my stats yet. Cause
All right. Should probably fix
not
that.
yet.
Probably fix
Yes.
that. But yeah.
Are we continuing
Yeah.
today?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
For a little bit, yeah.
For a little bit. Okay. I
Little bit.
can
We got maybe
roll stats
12
quickly.
12 minutes.
I can roll stats.
So 12 minutes
Come
before
on.
West has to dip. Or, no. Soon West has to dip.
I'd like 10
I have
minutes.
10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, 10 minutes, that's what it was. When West dips is when
Okay.
this is when we are calling it.
Dang
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Well, you know how I roll stats, pretty much.
You
so-
don't have to roll your stats now. Don't.
Let's just
worry.
get on with it.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I did DM you.
I know you did. You asked.
I did. Can I?
You can.
I can. Okay.
Do you want to roll stealth for us?
I would need to. I'm just gonna give myself like a. I don't know. I don't have advantage, so probably like a 3, so like a 14.
Okay. Whose passive perception is more than 14?
Me?
Okay. What do they see?
You see a hand reach out of the sand and grab one of the purifier's coattails, and his suit turns to ice.
Purifier. Your suit has been turned to ice.
Oh no, you don't.
I will use one of the abilities that I have to light my hand on fire and melt the ice.
Okay, you are now naked.
Dude.
The suit is the suit is the element. It's made to withstand the
Oh yeah.
because it was made for me by that corporation so that it can work with everything so it doesn't get destroyed by my powers.
I suppose, yeah. But your suit was turned into ice.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
turned into ice. It wasn't
Yes.
just frozen.
It wasn't
No.
frozen, it was turned into ice.
Oh, then yeah, no, I don't have a suit anymore.
Yeah, you're naked.
Yeah.
Well then,
Okay, I did
Considering
not.
that,
Choice, then no, I don't.
I
have
think the sand is actually some sort of supervillain. So, shall I start kicking its teeth in?
Are you
Uh,
just...
I
Considering I
guess-
saw a literal
Yes,
hand come out of the sand.
Yes, Purifier?
Do I know where the thing that froze my turned
What's
my
your
suit
passive
into ice?
perception?
15.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, yes.
I turn around and I will use a different one of them after my suit has been melted, and yes, blow a breath of cool air onto that pile of sand and freeze it. It's a DC 16 Constitution saving.
Okay, con save there, Bertle.
Unsave.
Set your stats up, Bertle.
I should, yes. I am a.
Okay,
Oh, what class are we saying I am?
that's up to you.
That's up to me. Yeah, no, I'll do the one I wanted to do. So that would be.
Are you staying? Are you staying like this? Or are you gonna do anything? As he's trying to. freeze you?
As he's trying to freeze me.
Mhm.
Oh, I can react to him trying to freeze me.
Technically,
Okay.
you still have. You're
Huh.
still grabbing his. Well, you were grabbing his coattail.
No, I'm no longer grabbing his coattail. Goes to freeze me. Let's turn into.
First roll the dice for the con save. We'll say
Okay.
that much.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
Was
gonna
that
affect your.
It was like a 13, was it not? Before?
You rolled a 13 before yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 13.
DC
plus.
was what, West?
16.
And I would have proficiency, so
So yeah,
that would be like an 18
like
plus
an 18 plus
whatever.
something. Yeah.
Plus whatever my mod is, which I would have a decent mod in.
Okay.
So we're saying that's a pass?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you will take
I will roll my stats.
you'll take
right
8
now.
damage.
8 damage.
Okay.
Not be frozen though.
Okay. And what are you doing? What do you form into?
What am I doing?
Mhm.
I will turn into, with a puff of wind, the sand will go up, and you just see a mannequin with a green wooden mask on.
Okay. Duelist.
Well, my turn. I've
Yep.
already drawn all 5 of my cards, so do you mind if I combo off?
Go ahead.
All right. since I have a Blue Eyes White Dragon in my hand, I get to summon a Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. So that's 1 dragon. Then I'll
No, you
activate the
don't
spell
have a lot of-
Chaos
you don't-
Form.
This is a room filled with a bunch of statues.
I'm assuming the room's big enough to hold my dragons.
Maybe 2. I mean, blue eyes are big.
Blue eyes are.
Has that
big.
ever stopped me before?
Structural
That's why I have a
damage
view
with
law.
with structural damage with your lack of a paycheck, probably.
Come on, I invented a duelist. I'm probably pretty freaking rich. I'm like Tony Stark or Seto Kaiba if I actually had a little bit of empathy for other people.
Yeah,
Especially since I'm running a freaking Blue Eyes deck.
you have a couple lawsuits in your name.
Don't worry. It all works out. The lawyers are a crack team. Anyway, but I activate Chaos Form. I discard what Blue Eyes White Dragon from my hand in order to summon a Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon, so that's my 2nd dragon. Then I activate Return of the Dragon Lords with the last card in my hand to bring that Blue Eyes White Dragon from my graveyard onto the field. I have 3 dragons, all about to go kick this thing's teeth in. So,
Or dragons.
Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon attacks first and activates effect, which in the card game, it would lower all of the opponent's stats to 0. So their attack and defense would become 0.
Hmm.
I don't know how you would want to educate that.
I don't think that's gonna apply here. Since no one really has an attack stat.
Well, it could also just stun them for a turn,
I guess
so they can't take their main action.
your damage modifier. You don't add your damage modifier to damage. Say that.
Well, it's going to do straight 30 damage.
Not you. I'm talking.
Ah.
opponent.
Me? Yes. Sorry.
Yes.
What was said? I'm doing.
If you
stats.
deal damage, you don't.
Uh-huh.
And if it uses your ability modifiers, don't add your ability modifiers to your damage. Okay.
That's going to be the effect of my Chaos Dragon on them.
Yes, Dragon Rider. What are you doing?
Well, I get 3 I have 3 monsters. I can attack 3 times. So
Fair enough.
that's 30 plus 30 plus 30.
Yep.
So 90 damage to that thing.
We'll talk about this later. I'll have to look at it more. All right, yeah, you've gotten.
He asked you if this was okay.
Well, I've never properly seen it. I haven't seen it in action, so it's one of those. I
Ah.
don't know. I have to see it first.
Between games,
Okay,
I can
so
switch
the
my
second
deck
one
to
is
something a
in
bit
order.
weaker.
The
Anywho.
second one is in order. There, Hydra.
Yeah, I think balancing is in order.
Okay,
Or at least a change of deck might be in order between sessions, but...
we'll see.
And I got stupidly lucky with my ultimate opening hand that I was able to pull that off.
Okay.
And I don't have any cards left. So...
All right. So these. I should roll for structural damage. Let's see.
Well, they only take up a space of 5 feet. Unless you...
Okay.
Well, they take up
where-
like a space of like 5-10 feet, I think.
They're dragons.
They're dragons.
True.
Dragons.
You choose how they fit.
Okay,
They're
so
dragons. Anywho.
let's do some math.
Okay. Dragon Rider. A few dragons just popped up inside the room.
Okay.
Like directly in front of me.
Mhm.
And just started beating the ever-living snot out of whatever that thing with the mask is.
All right. So
Okay.
for flavoring, I take out cards, swipe it on my wrist-mounted watch thing.
Mhm.
It's gonna yell a mind whip,
Okay.
and I'm casting, and then which means I'm casting Tasha's mind whip.
Okay. What save did they need to make?
Intelligence save.
Okay. Make an int save there, mannequin.
Okay.
Hey, there's only room for one
yes, I
card-based
can use
superhero
one
around here.
finish rolling health. Okay. Okay, so sorry, how much damage have I
90.
taken so far? 90, and then from west was 8?
Yes.
What's the result of your intelligence save?
And you need to make an
Okay,
int save.
Int save, okay. That's a nat 1.
That's a that one. Okay.
Okay, make
Okay.
another roll again.
Roll again? Okay, so Mannequin Man's dead.
Mannequin Man's effing dead.
Yeah, nigh immediately. I've been one shot.
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, we'll be toning that down, TK.
Okay, definitely need to change the deck then.
Yes. Alright. Anywho.
By the way, you can only make a move, action, or bonus action.
Nope. I get my turns work on Yu-Gi-Oh rules instead of just base D&D rules.
Birtle. Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
Birtle.
what?
Yes.
Sorry, what?
Don't worry.
Okay. How much damage?
How much damage from Mind Whip?
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be
Actually, I should probably
Three-
state
3d6.
So the 90 is
3d6.
enough to get you to a critical, right?
Oh, more than enough.
How much max health do you have?
6.
Oh, I'll DM you. Is that really my max health?
Did you?
Yeah.
Did it add
okay.
your con
No.
to it?
No, I added my own con to it. I did it myself. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not bad health either. You can see what I rolled in.
Oh yeah, you're still fine.
Yeah.
Okay, how much
Wait,
damage?
this attack. How much damage?
Huh?
Yeah.
6.
That seemed like a more reasonable amount of damage.
That seems about more reasonable amount of damage.
Seems
gotta
about
go.
reasonable. Okay, bye, West.
Ados.
Okay,
Yeah.
see ya.
Okay, 6 points of damage. You can take an action,
yeah,
bonus
no.
action, or movement.
Yep, he has to take one of those.
I have to take one of those?
Yes, only one. You can only take one of those.
Hey, what's
You want-
close to me, Hijack?
On your turn. On your turn.
It is.
I can
not-
only
your
take
turn.
one of those?
You can only take one of those.
There's a wall.
Hey, Hijack, what's around me? There's a wall.
There's a floor.
I'm not done with my turn yet.
Oh, you're not?
Okay, he's
Okay.
not.
Just saying, there's a wall, there's a floor, there's a few statues.
Yeah.
Because I got a quicken spell.
Okay.
Okay.
He has quicken spell.
He has quicken spell.
Yes.
Quick cantrip.
Yep, and
Using magic, you know how this works.
yep. I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Roll to hit.
Yeah. Please roll to hit. Hey,
There's a
Hijack,
24 hit.
Yes.
I'm gonna say that'll hit me.
Yes, Brittle.
Yeah, that'll hit me. That'll hit me. My AC is not gonna be that high.
Yes, Brittle.
I don't know my AC, but I don't know that
Hmm.
it's gonna beat my AC for sure.
This game is going to go faster than I thought.
Because I think you gave the wrong idea to
10,
10?
10, 15, 16, 18.
Oh, no, you are right. I was mathing wrong. Okay.
Okay.
So 18. Okay, so Hijack, are you doing the math with me here?
Yeah.
I feel bad.
Okay, yeah.
We're bullying.
I power gained my deck way too hard. I thought you guys were going to go as hard as you
We're-
did in the main game.
We're going to fix your class after this session.
Yeah.
There won't be a repeat of this. That's fucking hilarious.
I just comboed 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons and just
I mean, yeah. You set off an alarm
did-
inside of a museum. What do you think's gonna happen?
No, you're playing a turn 1. You're playing a high level Yu-Gi-Oh deck, which is I need to get all of my monsters out turn 1 or I lose.
Yeah.
well, that's pretty much me in real life. That's me outside of Dueling Eve too.
Probably gonna change the part where they have to kill your monsters to hit you. Because if you can pull this off a turn 1, then
What?
Well, I can change my deck
yeah.
because I picked my best deck for
Yeah,
this.
Anywho.
So I can show you my other decks and
Um.
work this out.
Okay.
So.
Hijack, do you know
Bertle?
anything about Yu-Gi-Oh?
Not a lot. I
Okay.
need to refresh my rules on it. I'm more of a Magic the
Okay,
Gathering
yes.
person.
Yes, Hijack?
Tasha's Mind Whip does not affect you.
Okay.
Heal 6.
Heal 6.
You do not have a.
High enough intelligence.
No, you're a mannequin. You
I
don't
am a
have
mannequin,
You
yeah.
don't have a brain. No,
I
really.
am a mannequin.
There is no mind to whip.
Okay.
You are resistant to
I
psychic
did
effects.
say mannequin.
Yep, you are immune to psychic effects. Okay,
Okay.
what are we doing, Material Girl?
Okay.
Material
Hey,
Man.
there's a wall.
There's a wall, there's a floor, there's a ceiling.
There's a wall.
There's a wall.
The wall.
There's a wall.
Make that water real quick.
Water starts to splash out down towards all of you.
What?
Or it forms into water. It's holding in place because motion is just about to catch into it. What are you doing?
And walking through.
You're walking through, and you doing anything as you walk through? As
Oh,
soon as
no,
you get
I'm
to the other
good.
side, you do anything else to the wall?
To the wall?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna turn it back to stone.
As you watch as this mannequin runs up to a wall, touches it, it turns into liquid, and they push through, and it turns back into a solid.
Okay,
Jeez.
I was wondering if you're going to let me do that, like that. Okay. Okay, now I know my limitations a little better.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you can't move when you have monsters on the table. There,
If
TK.
I move, the monsters despawn or the monsters disappear until I stop moving again. So that means if I do move, things can do things like attack of opportunity on me.
Okay.
So that is
Okay.
a weakness that I have to pretty much stand still.
Okay, you still have your bonus action there, Bertle. As soon as you get to the other side of this wall, you find yourself inside of another exhibit room that is filled with these old-timey armors, and you see 5 dead people on the ground.
5 dead people?
5 dead people, each one missing a head.
Can I transform the? Oh wait, that's a little bit too much moving. Can I use? I will go up to them and like gather them up and place them around for now.
The
With
bodies?
this bonus, yeah. Place them like mannequins.
They're dead people.
I
Can
smell
I,
dead people.
can I transform them into mannequins or
Mm,
plastic?
I'll say no.
No. Okay.
You already use your action to.
Okay,
form
yeah.
something.
Yeah,
I'll
that's why I
say.
was like
I'll say
kind of
you
put them
can.
into position, getting ready for that.
I'll say you can transmute yourself in objects, but people, like other people, unless they're a
Okay.
consenting thing. However, a human body is an object, so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If I can only do myself for a bonus action, I will turn myself.
Into something.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
Mimic,
will
feel-
turn into.
Don't say it. DM it to me.
Oh yeah. True.
As West is gone, we are going to hop over to Duelist.
All right.
Hmm.
So, seeing the guy just go through the wall,
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming he's the guy who's caused all this. So, I go chasing after him, heading back down the hall to the room next door.
Okay.
that one
takes-
armor room,
takes
since
you a
that seemed
minute,
to.
You run down, go through.
Yep.
And I'm following.
Okay. You follow. You guys enter a room, and you see on the ground 5 dead bodies,
Jesus!
each one missing a head.
I quickly scan the room to see if what has caused it is around, or if there's any signs of where whatever caused this.
Roll
Has gone.
perception.
Best roll. That is a 21.
Oh wait, hold up. Let me check.
This is
Am I rolling a stealth here?
nah.
Nah. Okay.
I'll say
Chris-
I'm gonna say with if you can change without someone seeing. Like unless you're changing in front of someone,
Mhm.
we're gonna give you the basically pretty much invisible. Unless you move.
Okay.
If you move, that's when you roll stealth.
Okay.
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 Your villain name
Apparent-
is Prop Hunt.
Crap. Hunt.
Hello.
Oh god.
Anyway,
Apparently, I have blind sight of 30 feet and dark vision.
Cool. Yeah, there are bodies
Accor-
on the floor.
According
Someone-
to my.
Someone indeed let the bodies hit the floor.
is that all I get from a 21?
Yeah, no, there's bodies on the floor.
There's bodies on
What?
the floor. Yeah, no. Looking around, you don't
No,
really see
I
anything.
mean, it's like a medieval kind of.
It's
display.
it's a medieval display. You see a bunch of old-timey armors. Some of them are a bit more rusty than others. Some are very well kept. Some of them have red painted swords. One of them has a red painting dripping sword. And yeah,
I inspect I take a closer look at the red painting dripping sword.
okay. You see a sign in front of it saying "wet paint."
Why would they paint the swords?
Who knows?
I'm gonna poke the paint, the sword.
I'm gonna get one of my
You've been
blue-eyed
caught
white dragons to do
red-handed.
it.
You got red on your handed.
Mm.
Do you know what's red and smells like blue paint?
What?
Paint.
Red paint.
Paint.
So it's just all red paint. Shoot.
Smells like it.
Slightly pull down my visor, lick.
Red
Like,
paint.
I tell the rest of the group that I'm going to go back to the main room and notify the authorities about the bodies.
One sec.
Does it taste like paint?
Tastes like tomato syrup.
Did I ride one of my blue-eyed white dragons?
Since they disappear when you move.
Damn it.
That would be too big
You're,
of a loop.
you're not an Arc 5.
Yet I'm working. Look at my dual disc. You think I'm not working on that?
You're an up-and-coming technician.
Yes. I'm getting close.
Yeah, you don't have fucking.
Considering my monsters can literally just kick arse of people, I think I'm close. I just need to get
Yeah.
around the whole moving makes them despawn type thing.
You don't have the action doodle system activated.
I'm working on it, like I said. Anyway, I just start bolting back to the main room to notify the authorities.
Okay, hold on before you do. Okay. 1 second. Okay, roll to hit.
Huh?
21.
21. All right. As you look over to Dragon Rider and say you're going to go over to inform the authorities. Dragon Rider, you watch as this. Feel free to describe it. What does he see?
You know that
pop off the
one.
screen from the left.
You know the statue of that statue of armor that had wet paint on the sword?
Yes.
Across from it, you see what looks to be a statue of a Black Knight armor, which, for whatever reason, seems to be wielding a hammer.
That's odd.
As you get close to it, it lifts up the hammer.
As soon as I say lift
And
up
This is going on
hammer.
behind your back.
Oh.
29 stealth.
Yeah, 29 stealth. That's right. So yeah, this would actually be a surprise attack, so I'd get advantage, wouldn't I?
You get advantage, yes.
That's a nat 20.
Roll bonk.
Feel free to check D&D Beyond if you want to see.
Oh, I can see it.
Okay.
Roll bonk.
Don't roll bonk.
Roll bonk.
Roll for bonking.
Don't bonk me. I'm just a
Okay,
weak man right now.
that's-
I don't even have my dragons out because I was moving. Curse you, Hijack, using my weakness.
Movement. My one weakness, walking.
This day is probably gonna give me even more motivation to try and iron out that kink.
Unless you die.
Okay,
I'd
so
rather
that
not
was
die,
17 and 14.
especially because I might break the entire simulation.
So that's a grand total
This thing
of...
dies,
I have a greater chance of breaking the simulation.
Okay, 17 and 14, that's 31 damage.
If hijack lets me, I probably have a greater chance of breaking the simulation.
Maybe.
That's 31 damage of bonk.
31 damage of bonk. What's
So
your
I go
what's your plus mod again?
Plus 7. So
You have a plus what in your strength for bonk again?
that's
I said
plus...
plus 7.
You have a natural what?
It's plus 7 to damage.
No, not damage. What's your strength naturally?
Oh, my strength naturally? My strength is plus 4.
Okay.
It's a 19.
Okay. Do you want to? Because I know you're mostly running martial. You can buff that up to maybe, let's say, 24. So we're gonna add
Buff it to 20.
24.
Oh, 24. All right.
And that will let you deal an extra 3 damage. So that's a total of how much? 30.
That would be 37.
37 bonk, TK. As crack right across the side of your head.
Fudge!
You look back and you see this suit of armor behind you. And then a title card comes up saying next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, come on.
Okay. I'm going to go do one as I'm gonna just pull everyone in. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry, everyone. We're ending here in a second, but I need to do one last important thing. Scout! You pull up. You run in.
What?
You pull up.
Beep.
You hop out of the car. You run in, and you get the legendary McRib.
I was
That's what
literally
Scout's been
making
doing.
food.
He's been getting a
I-
McRib.
I literally just got up to go make food, and as you call me, suddenly.
With that,
Yep.
so we're gonna end it today.
I'm so confused. What happened?
Yeah,
Oh.
you got a McRib.
I just fucking
What
ended
stuff
him
happened?
with
Can
Blue
I
Eyes
have a
White
McRib?
Dragons.
You got a McRib.
Okay.
McRibs
We
were
have with
had.
McRib.
McRibs are had.
McDonald's sponsor us, please. I could use the money.
No, Ruffles Chips sponsor us. You're not a terrorist organization.
No.
Well, as always, guys.
Hasbro sponsor us. I want to play some. No, Renegade.
Konami sponsor us.
Shut up and end the episode already.
Good night.